guy wrote to me. And one of the pieces he commented on was Felix's Red Tornado.
Oh.
Which one?
He said he really thought that was pretty cool. And I bought that, Felix, when you were about 6 years old. So that's so long ago you've forgotten all about it, right?
Did he sign the piece and the note?
I don't know if he did, but I wrote beside it, Felix, age 6,
Gotcha.
when I hung it up there.
How long ago was it?
How long do you think ago you were 6?
No.
A long time ago.
How long ago was the note? Maybe you meant.
Yeah. No.
You're just tired.
No. I'm wondering. Sorry.
Anyway, it's a pretty cool.
You bought
piece.
that 5 years ago?
Was
Yes.
that 5 years ago?
Okay, we're live to YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram, and we're gonna start by getting our inspirations. Well, don't put them all in that loop.
Can we
They're
get
all
the link?
All right. Now.
So we're sorry. Well, no, because he's gonna.
Jesse?
What?
Can I get the link? Or did anybody else get
Hi. What do you mean?
it? Is anybody waiting on the deck?
No one's waiting. So we're on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. So I'm just going to hit a quick share before we start. Share.
That's a good idea.
And start making. All right. I'll start with the land acknowledgement. It's the 573rd time we've gotten together by this beautiful river, and the sun's shining and the wind's blowing. The Creator gifted us with this land that we are blessed to share and care for together. We acknowledge that the land we gather on Wakinstis is the ancestral territory of the Siksika Sitapi, the Siksika, the Kainai, the Piikani, and the Amskapi Piikani. We acknowledge all First Nations and Métis of Treaty 7 lands, the Tsutena and the Ithkabe, which includes Bearspaw, Chiniki, and Goodstoney. We commit to advancing reconciliation, guided by truths, respecting treaty laws, and humbly walking alongside First Nations, Métis, and Inuit. We recognize all who live, work, and play on these lands, and who now call this place home.
I didn't stop this. This is.
I know, it is legit. Do you want to show the people at home too? Our first piece of inspiration is... Oh, it's a little frozen.
Oh yeah.
Just my head. It'll kick in. Everything will be fine.
Everything is fine.
I don't know if it is. It's pretty frozen, but maybe it will kick back in. Maybe. Oh, there. Okay. You know, everything will be fine. It'll be fine. So our first piece of inspiration. What kind of owl is that, Felix?
It's Tawny Owl.
Tawny. Oh, what a nice.
I did the research.
Do you want to tell us about it, or how you got the tawny owl?
I got it from the Science Center in Edmonton. On a school trip.
That is so nice. Thank you. So our first piece of inspiration is the tawny owl.
And Science Centers.
And
Hold me
science.
close, tiny owl.
And
Here we go.
pick one out.
Oh, schmack.
573?
Yeah.
It's taking forever.
If our destination is just to be here, that's pretty nice.
I'm just kidding.
I know. I really love watching you drop those, like the highlights into that.
Who are you talking to?
You.
What are you saying?
I love watching you paint.
Oh.
It was like you just had that shadow
Mhm.
and you put that shoulder in. It was just really magic.
I'm also hearing you say, don't overdo it. Don't even overdo
That's
it.
not at all. I'm just enjoying watching
Go
you
ahead
paint.
and overdo it.
Yeah.
We can always fill in the black again.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
But
exactly.
it's never really the same.
No.
It's better.
All right. Okay. Choose one?
No.
Oh, that's the things. I get it.
I'm making sure that there isn't any.
I understand.
Okay, now for the ceremonial shuffling.
Felix is getting our next piece of inspiration.
Yep.
Hello, Steve. Hello, Kelly. Hello, Dusty. Should I put it on the thing or how do I do that?
What are you saying?
Invite,
We
copy,
usually do 2 cards, right?
1. Because I also have a book.
So only if it lands on it twice.
You can do whatever you want. This is your place.
Ta-da!
What is that one?
The ring.
Oh, to rule them all. Here, I will. What is the inspiration?
Invisibility.
What? The ring. Promise, cooperation, cycles.
Invisibility.
The ring, invisibility also. When making a promise, one must consider the full weight of the decision. Commitments pave the way for cooperation and cycles of teamwork achieve great feats. Enchanted rings, there you go, your invisibility.
Yeah.
Summon armies of men and carry castles from place to place. 3 princesses who live in the copper, silver, and golden kingdoms have such magic rings. That's pretty wonderful. So
And
ring,
hobbits have invisibility rings.
right.
Hobbitses.
Did you want to pick another one of those or pick out of this book that I
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Another one of these. Will be this one of these.
So owl, ring, and
Clouds.
oh, beautiful. And clouds. Oh, doubt, confusion, and secrets. So
Welcome to my life.
hold on, I'm reading the thing. Do you want to put it in the box? I have it here. So the lack of clarity is the source of misunderstanding and doubt. Remove the veil of confusion to
Can you just read
see
that one more time,
to
Jesse?
see the light of truth. Thinly cloaked secrets are revealed through knowledge and investigation. Characters in Russian lore often travel by air using horse, ship, and flying carpet. There is even a wizard in Slavic tales who has a long beard made of clouds that allows him to fly through the sky. So we have clouds,
This card deck holder.
ring, and owls. Those are very magical pieces. So we're going to make art. Oh, there's Kelly and Dusty.
Hello.
Hello, Kelly. Hello,
it's,
Dusty.
Theo. I haven't seen Theo.
Very nice to see you guys. So we are going to start making art. There's very lovely and magical themes tonight.
We're
but you
gonna
know.
start making art.
We make art based on whatever we'd like to make art on. And yeah,
Oh my
Felix
God,
and
I'm bored sometimes.
Rich has started already. So we're going to keep making art. And then, oh my gosh, there's 16 people online.
What?
What? Well, we love you very much, and we are very grateful for you joining us.
If there's 16 people, we should probably keep the sound on.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
chat. So if you guys are watching, you can ask us questions. That's the whole point of making art in front of you. Ask us questions if you have any questions about people's process. Rich is there working in that top corner. He had a background from, so we were donated some of part of the stage from the Blues Fest, an old stage that they didn't use anymore. And so then Rich graffitied into it, and it was part of a movie. And then they returned the pieces, and now he is making artwork on all the different pieces. So that one was really cool because he did a really cool silhouette in black gesso, and now he's been bringing out the figure, and it's
Look, there's a hole.
Where the
Just
nostril.
where her nostril is going to be.
how does that work?
Not exactly
Every
where I
time.
would put the nostril, but it works.
And then we got Dusty working on her loom,
Yeah.
and Kelly working from her studio. So this is
That's
lots
fine,
of magic
that's
to
fine.
witness. And let me know if you have any questions. I'll kind of chat while people are making art. And Felix, maybe Felix can pop in and show his work every once in a while because people love seeing what Felix makes too.
Also, it's going to be a very family rumble tonight because Robin's coming all the way from London. And Oliver's coming all the way from work.
Where is he working?
Wow.
Let me just think. I think I know the answer to this.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is currently working.
He was in the zoo a while ago.
Yeah, it's not the zoo right now. Where is he working?
An old folks home, like a
dementia place.
dementia.
And it has like drywall, I think. I don't know.
I don't know.
I think if I do anything else, I'll also do it.
No, you have lots of space to make art on there. Infinity.
And beyond. Orange and pink look good together, but they have weird stuff. Kind of.
Weird energy.
Yeah.
That teal looks very amazing with it all. Rich, are you using your phone right now? Would I be able
Am
to
I?
text some humans?
Are you?
That's really beautiful.
Thanks.
So, if you are waiting for Zach Abbott.
Hello.
Yay!
Yo!
How are you doing?
I'm good. It's hot. It's hot here.
That is so nice.
How are you?
It's not as hot, but at least it's not snowing or anything, so it's pretty good.
Fair.
Your piece is on its way to you. You got
Nope,
the
I already
last,
got it.
You got it already?
Already got it.
Amazing.
Yeah, it's hanging. It's hanging up. Happy New Year!
That is awesome. Happy New Year.
And there's something on its way to you guys.
That's so exciting. I like the mail. Because it's like magic. All of a sudden you get this like treat in the mailbox and you're like,
We've been getting good mail lately.
also, yeah. Okay. So welcome. If anyone's not joined us before, we got
Join us.
Zach Abbott joining from Vancouver. Dusty's joining from outside of Calgary. Kelly's joining from her studio in the south of Calgary. Rich is joining from. Yeah, we're live from the Rumble House. This is the 573rd time we've gotten together.
Thought I'd let you know that the one camera is freezing, the one on Jess.
Oh, I'm not moving very much.
It's
it-
frozen right now.
Is the sound
Yeah, there it
freezing?
goes.
Yeah.
Is the sound freezing?
No, not yet. No.
If,
Yet.
if
A little bit. Like when you talk, kind of like delayed.
Oh,
There it goes again.
weird. What is that?
Check the that microphone.
No, it's like freezing. The internet
It sounds
thing is
fine. You just
Is the
freeze
other thing
every
plugged in?
once in a while.
the
Is the other thing plugged in?
the bank machine's not plugged in now.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I unplugged it myself.
Okay, I'm going to describe it over here. Freezing over here.
Oh yeah, I'll check the internet. You mean? Check what internet we're on?
Are you sitting?
I was, but now I'm standing. Yeah, we're on private. Oh my gosh!
Can you sit one
Is
more
it?
time?
Sorry. Is that Theo? There's 6 people. That is so nice. 6 people.
15 people.
No, 6 people from their studio
Oh, yeah.
and 15 people watching us.
Isn't that nice?
That is so nice.
6 people. Yay.
What does John Hunt mean by it's small? Like, it's a small world after all? Or like, what
What's
do you
small?
mean? The owl is small? I am just getting back to people about their sales from last week. Awesome, Dusty. Hey. Hey.
There's 20 people watching.
That is wild. What is happening?
Zach,
Yeah.
you are here.
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh yeah, I'm here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Thanks, Starlink. Who's our sponsor? Thanks.
Zach, tonight Robin and Oliver and Felix are here.
Hi.
Heyo. Let's squids are out, hey?
Ooh. Working on a pigeon.
Oh yeah.
Pigeons. They keep getting ripped open on our street, so I'm making an homage to the pigeon.
And the one dove.
And the one dove. Yeah, this one is kind of a light colored pigeon.
And then today there was a weird bird.
Yeah.
It
Like
wasn't
a
even close to a pigeon.
like a roadrunner, Rich said, with the feathers on the head.
Like the flowers almost. They look like flowers on the head.
So
And
nice.
me and Mikhail, Jesse, were wondering if a bird of paradise is a flower or a plant.
No, I was not
A
wondering.
bird?
You're so kind. I was like, a bird of paradise is a flower. Hi. Feel free to move tables around and get comfy.
And I'm like, but it's a bird.
And then as soon as he said David Attenborough, I was like, okay, I need to look into this. And
It turned out that Felix was right.
bird of paradise hyphenated is the bird, and bird of paradise not hyphenated is the flower. Maybe I'll
Which one is the hotel?
hotel.
The hotel.
I don't know.
How many birds of paradise are there?
I think there's something like that in Star Trek, by the way, BTW.
I will look that up too. Oh.
I used up like almost all of most of my paint, so I'm just going to use the rest.
Nice.
And the sandwiches. Because they're satisfying. I'm going to paint over my old characters.
Yeah, you have all your old canvases there, right?
Yeah. I'm just painting over Sapacraft, and Shadow Demon.
Oh, Shadow Demon.
Either that or Shadow Denon. Might be Shadow Denon. Because that is an N, not an M.
Oh, he's cute. Just in this little egg, peeking out.
What are you guys talking about?
Show Dad what you're painting into or over. I like the idea of painting into it, Felix,
Oh,
because
yeah, who
like,
did that?
because then they'll like be living underneath.
Yeah. The funny thing is, now I can't unsee him like that. But originally I meant him to be like mouth. And then
Oh, that's so fun. I like that it works both ways.
I think it works better in
Little scared guy in an egg.
yeah. Looks like a
How
whack-a-mole
many people
thing.
are with us now?
10.
What is
So, I officially
Oh, cool.
almost I wrote shadow with one vowel.
But you still got what you were talking about. So I feel like spelling is relative.
What I wrote is pseudo strict. I think. Alright. Anyway, now I'm going to use random paint on my canvases. Make something cool-ish. Ow.
Oh. Oh, which is really beautiful.
what?
It's so beautiful.
I am loosely borrowing from Egon Schiele. And you.
But that's what we do as
Ow.
artists, is we get ideas from everywhere.
Mm-hmm. It's only loosely borrowed.
Yeah.
Purple paint. Oh, yeah. Let's go.
Not yet. You will be.
This is my special but weird textured black that I use every time I make a sandwich painting
Nice.
because it's weird texture.
Nice.
Oh, yes, please. Behind the scenes. Thanks. Cookie delivery.
Like cookies?
Oh, and now we wish we were there. Zach was saying he wishes he was here, and now he's getting cookie delivery.
What?
What?
Where did he get the cookies from?
An angel.
From the cookie jar. The cookie angel. That's an interesting answer.
Would you like a coffee?
Yes, so much.
I'll be right back.
Whoops.
Yes.
Did I overdo it?
Oh, nice. Oh, wow.
I have a question. Do you have a second?
Yes.
I don't really know much about bright makeup.
Yeah.
But like, how am I supposed to fake it when I'm doing makeup on a painting?
I think makeup is just like drawing. Like you have to understand the forms of the face you're accentuating.
Yeah, but how did I do?
Huh? You did perfect.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Like, I've never put makeup on. When did I learn how to do that on a painting?
Because you understand what you
Oh, those sirens are on your side.
Zach, did you ask a question?
I'll get you back for those sirens. We'll be trading
Oh yeah, you got sirens too?
frequently.
Yeah. I like them. They make me feel alive.
Yeah, you're here. You're here for
One
them.
thing I don't like in the middle of the night is the fire trucks. And the only reason for that is because I'm kind of responsible for the safety of the Rumble House. I'm completely responsible for the safety for the Rumble House. And so every time I hear a fire truck, I end up getting out of it because I can see the gallery from the apartment, eh?
Yeah.
I used to have the bed right next to the window, but I moved it because I wasn't getting any sleep. And then now it sounds like the fire might be close. I get out of bed to check, but I try not to. I'm just like, let it go until morning.
like that. Is that okay? Can you reach
Yeah, I can reach that. So yeah, when I hear the fire trucks, I'm always sure it's the. Did I unplug the heat gun?
Blow out all the candles.
We are a little bit bad. Shouldn't say this online in case the place does go up. But we are a little bit bad with the incense. Not so much as we used to be. But what would happen is the incense worked really well when we just shoved it in a hole in the wall. And every now and then you'd find this stump that burned out of the wall, like, oh, guess we left that on. But
Everything's
How many
fine.
people we got now?
7.
How many?
7.
7 people. That's
7.
crazy.
Aw. I thought we had like 20 people.
I think people like to come and say hi, and then they're like,
Uh,
Besides the 7 people, might be 5 people each.
yeah,
You never really know.
one does not know.
hey guys, how many people are with you each?
We are
Don't worry
not.
about your paying, but
We're not in the habit of doing attendance.
Well, I'm not having doing attendance yet.
you're super cute.
You were very cute.
Hey!
Hi.
One of my favorite sounds.
Zach Abbott's on the live feed from Vancouver. There. It's very close up.
Hi.
How's it going?
Let's go.
Sorry, I can't. So sorry. It's just like zoomed in on my cranium.
How's it going?
I'm good, my guy. How are you?
Here,
Doing
you
good.
sit in the chair. There.
Good to
Thank you.
hear. Good to see you. What's up?
Working.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm painting a portrait of you tonight.
Are you?
This red stallion here.
The devil?
This red. You're subject to interpretation.
Oh, how have you been?
What are you working on?
Nothing yet. I just brought some empty canvases
Oh, blank slate.
and this. I don't know if I'm gonna work on this.
Oh, that's dope. Whoa, that's looking good.
Want a little skull on the lighter.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Yeah, dude, looking good, man. Holy shit. I just got a bunch of old stuff delivered. I got some of your work. I got some relics of yours in the stack.
That is running out very fast. I have much special left.
Did you guys ask him?
I end up using red in all of them.
It's like a reference to an Aegon Shield. It's just a guy.
I'm an educator.
He's a painter. It's a reference to one of my favorite painters. I'm kind of taking up like a big board that I have.
Hey, Galen, how are you?
What?
Do you need anything?
Pen?
What?
Pen?
I don't know where any of your stuff is. Yeah, I'd like a piece of pizza. Oliver, you want a piece of pizza?
Hi, Oliver. How are ya?
I saw.
You were working construction, are you still?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just getting bounced around.
Thank you. Were you still thinking about art school? Maybe?
No, I was in it for a month.
Wow. You guys are busy.
Anyway, good to see you. Good. So Galen, what's with you? Same old, same old.
Oh, not really.
No. Oh.
Could you possibly grab me a piece of pizza?
Sure.
Nice to you. So, but her mom is super strong. She's going to get better. Like they have to move her, so my wife has to stay there. So she's there till the summertime. I went out for a week.
Should we leave it open so it doesn't look empty?
No, because it dries out anyway. People can left.
Maybe don't eat all of
No,
those.
it's out. Longer family. None. Everything's in there. I don't remember seeing a piece of garbage on the ground. How are you? Good. How are you? I was in the building, Bill. You know? Yeah. Yeah, I built that whole thing. Pretty darn big. You did a good job. I think I saw a spot like this. Really top.
None of my spots are still there. I was doing all temporary work for a second.
Oh, are you?
I was. I poured some concrete. I did like a few pieces of formwork and a bit of backing, but nothing with PC. My buddy who's welder and does sheet metal did put up the installation outside.
Yeah. The art.
It's like a little blue one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
70 feet tall.
What is that?
Yeah.
I just saw it in the picture.
Huge. I hope you did a good job. That did become.
Oh,
You're
it's
gonna
just
get a big
really
egg.
beautiful.
Can it go kind of flat for now?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like the second floor feels like you're on, a
Watch your pants.
Is it open?
Yeah.
Oh. Were you inside though, or just yeah? Oh, tour. Oh, you worked there?
Yeah, so I kind of didn't know.
What are you doing working there?
I'll just put it somewhere.
Here, no, I've already done all the work. If you stop
You
for
been working for
now,
Sandy a while?
it will be for naught.
Good money? Oh,
But, we'll look at it this way.
Can I give it to you? I just, my hands stick down.
School board, I've got.
What kind of school board?
6% raise in 24 years. 17%. Like we know that people are having average operation. They're not very good.
Stampede?
Yeah.
I have some
Yeah. Did you see? Just do one one scoop. Okay, could be a bigger scoop than what I did, but just do one. Okay.
the like vendors,
You know, they hire about 40,000 people.
yeah, everyone they hire though that's taxes. They have paid.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So,
So sorry.
you know that.
Are you okay?
I keep losing my phone.
I don't have it this time. Sometimes I do.
Christy, where did you put it?
Oh, back by the coffee maker. Sorry.
What are we talking about?
You see Northern Lights?
Not iced tea. I just don't leave it out so because
I
sometimes it
understand.
gets wet.
Pencils. Jesse will help you.
Sorry.
We just threw a bunch of stuff out.
Up on the top, we don't throw pencils out. Up on the top, there should be a no. Where you're looking, but on the top, on your left, is there a jar? Is there some in there? Pens? Is that okay?
You try to take some pictures.
Yeah, you know,
Sorry,
Lights.
everything's been moving around now, and now it's like
Do the cars.
shh. You have to
These
make
are
money
probably the
somehow.
best pictures of Northern Lights I have seen.
Just the wheels.
Just the wheel.
I think you should publish that.
Sorry.
I took some Northern Lights pictures. And they were amazing.
Felix, have these been drying and you're selling them this week?
No, he just made them
Those are wet now?
Yeah.
Doesn't he have some dry ones somewhere?
up there.
Oh, can you pull them down?
Yeah.
What's the thing that?
Owls and rains and clouds.
Hey, Felix? Come here for a second. You should turn that one into an owl and this one into an owl. Okay. Actually, that one's a bunny. Yeah, and I want to see your normal lights.
They're not mine, guys. I wish. If it's cloudy out, I went to look.
Who's up those? Where was he?
Victoria. They're pretty amazing. That one's okay. I'll just show you that video. This one.
Yeah.
That's pretty freaky.
So, like, is that out all night, or you go sit there for 4 hours and then it starts going?
I don't know how long these are.
Isn't that like catching lightning or what?
Which he's also
What is
done.
that?
That's a friend of his. They were out diving. So that's cool. I've never seen anything like these. This picture.
I've actually never seen those, just in photos.
Really?
Yeah.
You can hear them.
Yeah.
Next time I go, I'll let you know.
Well, I think it's just that we live downtown.
Well,
I get
you can't see them here.
Yeah.
Good picture of the sun, too.
That's nice. You know where we're going?
California?
The observatory. Have you been to the observatory?
In California,
Which one?
The one in California.
Griffiths Observatory.
In California?
Griffith Observatory.
In LA. It's the one that James Dean has the shootout at. In Yellow Without a Cause.
I've never seen that show, so.
Well, that's not relevant. What's relevant is they have a planetary museum, and it's super interesting. And it's kind of like if you took the best parts of what the Science Center used to be
Mhm.
and just made it all over the place. Like there's like floors and floors and floors of interesting stuff about space.
Cool.
I sort of feel like even when Oliver was little, the planetarium had turned into kind of more of a big toy room. You know, like it's a place where lots of big toys. And you'd go there and they'd have like a room of giant bricks. Like this is not what I want.
Cool.
But we went there with the school trip, and I immediately was like, "Oh wow, is this ever more what I wanted to see?" Felix, these are
You went to California on a school trip?
yeah. Are we friends? How do you not know that? It's just a joke. Can you pass it together? Because I didn't know you were in Japan either.
There you go.
We must have got busy. Is one of the themes
World
in
travel.
owl just?
Yeah.
I'm still working, by the way.
What does that mean?
I almost quit 2 weeks ago.
Well, there would be no shame in that.
I was doing it pretty good. I just quit and go back. They were giving me a hard time about going there. So after I wrote them a nasty letter, they finally helped.
They were giving you a hard time about going to Japan?
Yeah, they were. I did it wrong when I booked it, and they were making a big deal out of it. I'm like, can't you we can fix this?
Just fix it.
So
Yeah.
I have, I've never taken a teacher day in like 3 years.
Yeah.
But they wouldn't put two of them together, and they wouldn't put them on either end of it.
Yeah.
That's what happened with Andy's.
Yeah.
But I know people that have gotten it, so it's crap. I know it's
No,
crap.
it's just
But
like
they
you
wanted to
said,
soak me $250 for a sub.
if people can, and like what kind of Catholic values is
Hey,
that?
listen.
Sorry, but like you want to be with your
I don't
family.
think we judge like a whole industry by
Yeah.
one person. And
No, you're right, but like, but
and I'm
that
not saying you're wrong. I'm just
Sure.
saying let's be
family
careful.
should be, I think, important all the time. Not even just for,
Well,
but
They did give me 7 days, so I guess that's not bad. But like I said to them, it takes me 2 to get there and 2 to get back. They're going to give me 5.
you have tea and come back.
Yeah?
Yeah, and they told me to take 5 days. And I was like, I don't know about health, right? But
Yeah, thanks. And yet people go away for a year and a half and come back, and then they get promoted.
Yeah.
I mean, there's people I work with that I've only seen 2 months at a time because they're off. I don't know how they do it.
We don't
Anyhow,
play the
Ed's
game like
decided to
that.
stay. She's staying there till July. So.
I want to come over for
She
dinner
also
sometime?
sat through a 5.2
Do you want to come over for dinner
earthquake.
sometime?
Yeah, maybe. Come to my place. It's pretty big.
We got a new table we like to share. But yeah, if you want to cook for
He
us,
came for the table.
we'll skip cooking.
I usually
Where's the
There's a whole
what's your
box.
favorite owl?
I don't know. It's tough between the snowy and the great horned.
Well,
Yeah.
I'll tell you this.
I like
It's
it
not
snowy.
that tough because snowy owls aren't as interesting to draw as the great horned owl.
That's true, but they're wicked to see.
Yeah.
Right. There's lots of things that work way better in real life.
Creepy. Their wings make just a really light, wispy sound, and then you look up and it's this huge freaking bird there.
Well, that's the same with most owls.
It's so quiet. There's one that comes and lands on my neighbor's house
Really?
every year,
That's cool.
and he hoots until I get up, and then he takes off.
Owl.
I haven't caught him yet.
It's a tawny owl. I did research.
A tiny owl.
Tawny owl.
I made the same joke.
There is a tiny owl. That is
Hold me close, tiny owl.
I thought he was a screech owl. Burrow owl.
those are the ones.
Have you seen those little burrowing ones with the really long legs? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're short little guys with really long legs.
they're kind of spooky.
They go. Boop. It's like they're on an elevator or something.
And I finally got to see snowy owl years ago.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. We were driving from Saskatoon to Edmonton, and my sister kind of knew where to look, and so she said, as we approach whatever, I can't remember where exactly, she said, start watching on the telephone lines. And sure enough.
Really?
Huh? But
We had a
you
whole-
could just
I
like
didn't
drive
know
right
they-
on through and you never even know.
I didn't know they migrated together until they flew over my car on the highway once. It was like there was about 10 of them.
Ooh, wow.
What the heck? I'd never seen so many. I've hardly ever seen an owl at all, but they flew over.
You okay? Yeah. I just need white paint.
You're what's
White, Felix,
Yeah.
can you look? Do you see that bookshelf? Do you see the bookshelf straight ahead? No, turn around.
Yeah, I had one.
Straight ahead.
Yeah, white, right next to me.
Oh, no,
There's Jessica right there.
There's just.
In the trees.
But I was gonna say, Felix.
I couldn't see them.
That-
But you
And
can
then
hear
I'd look, and then I'd hear this, and then I'd leave.
what?
And I could sort of just make out, like, I could see where it was, but you couldn't see what it was. I knew it was an owl, but we'd screech and then we'd go down and back up.
There's lots of different containers of white there, so you just use the one that works the best.
And what's become of, what's her name? Chelsea?
Yeah, Chelsea.
So did she ever move?
Yeah, she's moved and got a new job and everything. She like really started fresh. Yeah, she is doing good.
Is she out here?
Chelsea?
Mm-hmm.
She is not here. She's
She out in Van. She out this way.
I
No.
don't no, she just moved to Crescent Heights, I think.
Oh, okay.
Just north.
But she had been living out of town.
She was in Okotoks for a long time. Yeah,
Yeah.
Black Diamond, yeah.
Everybody had to move when they changed the name.
Yeah. What did it
Oh, I'm
become?
just saying that. It's called, what's it called? Diamond Valley now.
That's right, because Turner Valley. got
Turning
that
Valley
one.
and Back Diamond got mixed together. At least they didn't call it Black Valley or something like that. Diamond Valley sounds much more valuable.
It does.
You know what's funny is people from there were telling me that it's named like that because of the oil. And I was like, you lived there? Are you sure you lived there? Because it was the coal.
Yeah, like that's the Black Diamond.
That's what a Black
That's- yeah.
Diamond is.
But Turner Valley was the oil place.
Mhm.
But they're so close together, maybe it was close.
Well, nobody there knows where the coal mine was, or they won't tell anybody because they don't want to start digging it up again, I guess. But I asked some people there, I'm like, so where is the coal mine?
And
And
they go,
they're like, nobody knows.
Anyhow, Rich, put this somewhere and take it to your
I
mom.
will, absolutely. Okay. Can you start this? File?
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, Teresa. That's very nice.
I really do like these two pieces.
As is.
Wow.
Because
Yeah,
I
bet
think-
she's gonna auction them off and I can't stay tonight, so.
You can buy those right now if you want.
Felix, are you wanting to sell the gold and the black and the pink pieces?
Sure, but I need a
What do you need help with?
Credit card.
No, those are dry.
They're dry.
word.
Canvas, you need a canvas.
Palette?
No, yeah.
They're all here.
Pallets are right here.
Mm. 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 Have you got a price on this one, Felix?
It's both of them, and it's $5.
Show Georgia how you made them.
He was
Oh,
explaining that.
the sandwiching.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's pretty cool. Anyway. Somewhere, but I didn't spend it all. Okay.
So are you looking
What?
job wise?
No, you know what? I'm so annoyed with that business. And I also kind of, our school has a surplus, which
Mhm.
sucks.
Yeah.
But I want to be able to talk to my admin about how I think they should do it in the future. And any year that it affects me, I feel like I can't really complain because it just sounds like I'm complaining. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But this is what I think, is that there's no reason why they need to do it the way they do it.
it's not
And-
signed.
Oh, here, I'll get it my shark.
And if you think about it, like,
Here, Felix, can you sign it in the back or sign it?
Send it
the way they do the surplus,
On the
even
corner
with like
or somewhere.
Because then
hearing
people
for
can
surplus,
see it.
so that when
and the
I
way the
hang it up,
schools do the
they can
surplus,
see who did it.
it ends up
And
being
you can
like
go on
playing
walks
crazy
with your
eights,
grandpa and
right?
show him
Like,
your-
you got 5 cards, you might want to keep 2, but you don't know what's coming up, and you have to throw out your cards before you can
I like.
see what's up in the
there or
deck.
something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which I can kind of see
Maybe
gives
you
some of
want his
the
money?
buildings.
Oh, yeah,
a
I'll
bit of
put it in
stability,
there.
Right,
Thank
there's
you.
a bit of stability because
Thanks very
people aren't
much,
just
Georgia.
bouncing
I'll
around
write that
every
down,
year
actually.
Okay.
for fun,
Awesome.
right?
So
But at the same
spray the heck
time,
out of it, and up it
In
goes.
the surplus round, they're not going to go with seniority. They're not going to go with what's fair. They're going to go with what suits program.
Because you know, the
However,
one for when you were 6 is wonderful.
They're gonna
This
throw
one
you
now
into
that you're
rounds.
11 is even better.
and the teacher might end up in a terrible situation programming, and so might the next school.
Wow.
So there's absolutely nothing authentic about saying, well, we got to take the person that doesn't fit in this building and throw them under the roulette wheel and see if they land somewhere else, because then another school gets stuck with the problem, right? Like,
Are you okay?
so,
How
what
did
they
they
should
get so
do,
many
and I
different
think this
colors
is a really
inside
simple
of the
solution,
bottle?
is treat
That looks like my
staffing
white
rounds
page in
less
my
like
classroom. Bunch of crazy
more
people.
like,
Dad, how did they get so many different colors inside of
I
the?
don't know, probably Darcy. If they treated the staffing less like playing
It'll add to your.
chess.
So, I'm sorry.
No, I'm just, it's important to me. If they treated the staffing less like gambling and more like trading cards, right? You could have a principal with like, I got a social studies English guy teaching art in this building, and a math science guy teaching socials in another building, and you could just shuffle and trade. Like, I've got two Bobby Orrs and I need a Wayne Gretzky. If they treated staffing like sports, you know, and coaches just traded what they needed. I'm not saying they could just pick us up and drop us anywhere, but what can happen is you could have a principal that's like, I really need this, and another principal, oh, I have that, and I actually need this. And if it suited everybody, then they could speak to the staff and like, what do you think of this, right? And I mentioned that to my principal, and he was really thoughtful about it. He's like, yeah, they kind of have that already. I'm like, yeah, but it doesn't get used, and it's no good in an emergency, right? Like it doesn't get used when you need it, and it's kind of there in theory, but it doesn't work. And I was also like, you know, there's no reason why the school board couldn't have a program that worked the same way that dating programs work. You know, there's no reason why they couldn't have like a Tinder for teaching positions. Hello? Hi, what's up? I'm keeping Felix. Okay. Yeah, bye. Right, like, and then so when I mentioned that, I looked it up, and there is a software program that functions the same way dating programs work for putting teachers into the right positions. It's just something you need to like invest in.
I mean, they could always add, make sure they're 50 kilometers away from their house.
Are you being funny? Because what I would actually do is have like layers of, because you want to be, because some teachers might want to be 50 kilometers from their house, right? Like some teachers prefer to be.
Some.
I would
A
rather
lot of
be away.
small town teachers insist on teaching in another town because they don't want to run into the kids in their own town. But if it was an option where teachers could just log in, put their ideal subject matter, and then their
You have a profile. Yeah, I don't. It would
it's
make
so
it
simple.
would make it too easy, I think.
You don't want to make it
They
look
want it to be
simple.
painful.
It
Well,
is.
to be totally honest, and I know this
It's
because I've
almost
been
like they want it to
I've
be
been on both sides of the door.
Got a sliver on
Sometimes
the
they like
weekend,
the freedom to.
and I had a needle in my hand, so like maybe I can dig it
And
out
like
well.
when you talk to the kooks, the mean principals, they'll say, "Oh, it's because that's the only way you can get rid of people. You can get rid of people."
Well, it's like
And I'm like, yeah, but
you know,
it
it's
doesn't
just
have
like
to be
it doesn't
malicious.
always hurt,
And
but
it
it just
doesn't
keeps
have to be
catching on
damaging.
stuff because it's a little
And
bit
if your
out.
hands
And it's
are
like,
tied,
no,
it
I have
has
one
to
like
be
that.
damaging.
Feel
So
it.
let's maybe just
Yeah.
not talk
Picker
about
that I
those
got.
for a while,
Yeah.
right?
Gardening or
Somebody's
something.
not good.
Yeah.
And I could sort of see it, but I couldn't get it
I
out.
know. I just keep thinking it'll probably just get worn out. Like it'll wear itself out.
Eventually.
Yeah.
Well, and I also think that there needs to be some education on how
Mhm.
different
And
courses
you
function.
have to go.
Because,
It was very nice seeing you,
for
Georgia.
instance, my friend Kevin, who does
Next
bands,
see if I can
everybody
manage to
assumes
get
that
a
we're
hold
both
of
in the
I'm
arts.
just trying to
We
recover.
think in the
Yeah,
youth
totally. And
system
it's nice to
that
hear
our
coming out a
programs.
little. Like that's awesome.
But his program's the
Like, that's a
opposite.
lot,
of
'cause you're
program.
also
He's got
taking the
30
train
kids that
and,
make one
Like
voice.
that's a pretty big,
And I've got
like that's a
30
pretty big
kids that
outlay
make
to be
30
honest.
voices apiece,
Fairly
right?
Involved. Like it's not a simple
like,
thing. So I think
Well,
that's
and
awesome.
it's better now than
If you
Like,
were,
right-
for instance, a social
right
teacher,
after
there's
COVID.
a
Yeah.
way bigger
Whatever.
difference in changing
riding the C
schools.
train was
Your
a
social
very
teacher
scary
probably what matters
experience
to you
Yeah.
is,
because
like,
people
is
were
that
doing
school near
they
your
got
home?
away
Is
with
it
anything on
convenient,
it,
right?
and so they did
Right.
I remember
taught
one
5
night I
years
was
before
coming
the
down
first
here and there were
position I saw
this-
opened up.
about
And then
6
beyond that,
young guys
I've been keeping eyes open for
got
art
on a
positions for the
train.
past
They came on actually at
20
Westbrook
years, and
but
they open
at
up
the
every
last second into the same car I
as
was
often
sitting
as our
in.
teachers
Yeah.
die,
And
right?
They
And
had
so,
flasks and
one
they
of the
just
things that
sat
really
down
bothered
and
me
went like
this
this
year
and
is,
just
like, I'm not
poured
looking for
it down.
work, but I am
And so they were sort of,
scrutinizing the
a
system.
couple of them were
One of
practically
the things that
sick.
really
Like,
frustrated
right?
Yeah.
the system
And the other
is that,
4 were either already drunk before they came
they're
out
not
or
advertising
whatever.
art jobs. They're
But it was
advertising,
summer. And so they had their
Jobs
shirts off and
for,
everything, and then you know those hand
what's it
things
called?
that you hold on.
Yeah.
So they're swinging all the way down the car, and
Contingency.
everybody's trying to get out of the way.
And
Yeah.
the weird thing
And then there
is,
was a
this
woman
year,
sitting there just
I
defiantly
punched
took a
in,
cigarette out and lit
sick
it, and
day
she's
to go to
smoking on the train.
TEDx,
And that's been a
and I
no-no
came
for
up with instead of
years.
Yeah.
And so
it's a contingency
God,
teacher.
this is stupid.
I'm like, I don't
Yeah,
remember
no.
Stupid. Oh,
Maybe
Deciding
that's
on
why they had brought in those
contingency
ambassadors to
yeah, but
like
they're useless.
they didn't
Oh.
really
Yeah,
do
yeah,
anything
the
to
numbers
help.
I don't think so.
But I think all
Maybe
the art
like what
teachers,
Rich was
'cause I noticed
talking
their
about with the C
advertising,
train is like having
when you
more
look on
like
the
kind
website,
people,
they're
like
not
even if there's
showing
just numbers of
jobs
like
for art teachers,
decent
they're showing
people around, maybe
this
even
school has
helps
3
a little
It's
bit.
better now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's good.
because more real people.
More
are
people
around.
are like using it too.
Yeah,
That's
for sure.
true.
teaching
Oh,
for arts.
yeah.
Because that's
and
the
that-
thing is the
So
more
it's
people
strange
that
how
use it,
weirdly
the better it is. Because then
those
it's,
jobs are
yeah.
They keep an eye on
It's
each
all
other.
numbers, yeah,
And
Yeah, for
that's
sure.
probably it. I don't have a
Anyway.
problem
ratios.
with somebody's out of school,
But I
they really
know
like
lots
what
of
the
people
teachers
go,
and that
"I
teacher
never
like to teach
Well,
art."
have
So
you
they're-
ever ridden the sea
They're being
train?
vague about
Maybe you should do it before you condemn it.
what jobs
completely.
are
Yeah.
I mean, it has its moments, but for the
Teaching
most part, it's a really good way to get around.
It is, yeah,
I don't have
exactly.
problems.
No, I agree.
Anyway, we shall see you next week.
Yeah, nice to see you, Georgia. See you next week.
Thanks for the
Well, my theory on why the contingency, to be totally honest, is I think that they lost my position and they hustled some paperwork together to keep me. And they probably didn't see you later.
You.
Take
I
care.
don't think they even told me because
It's been a long time. I'm trying to show up from time to time.
love you.
I'm a walker
Take
for
care.
the sea train.
Thank you, Galen.
Thank you, Gail. Oh, Rich, that's beautiful. Yeah, what the?
Terrifying.
No, it's terrifyingly beautiful.
I'm just gonna sit here on my hands.
Hmm?
I'm just gonna sit here on my hands.
Are you?
I can't answer.
And you even had snacks and you're still hungry?
Now I'm moving. Ow.
Can you check somebody sent us a message? Just say yes, we're doing it on the house.
Look how my picture.
Are you working? Never mind.
I feel like people can message us or like talk to us on the live feed, or they know we're busy on the Wednesdays.
We just need somebody to message us.
And then we could get back to the Thursday. Oh, I hear your siren now, Zach.
Nice. There we go.
Take a while to get there.
Should we keep a tally, like a scoreboard? Should keep a scoreboard.
Yeah, 1-1.
Round 2, fight! Wait, no, that'll be round 3. Anyway,
Mortal Kombat?
Isn't that a bad thing? Like,
What's
wouldn't
that?
you be winning if you had less sirens?
Keep it close.
Oh, maybe, yeah, I guess.
Depends if you're dealing with the logical or our world.
Oh, yeah. Or both.
Or both.
Where did Oliver go?
Sandwich painting can make colors go together, but stay in their color.
Felix, is Oliver still here?
Oh, we'll see.
No, I'll just leave him alone if he's working. He'll come see us in a bit.
I think this is the weirdest sandwich painting I've ever done. It's like purple, red, orange, and blue. Purple, red, green, orange, and blue. All in one thing. And none of them mix. I'm satisfied with this.
It's a monster sandwich. Both in size and color.
Yeah.
Felix, have you met Zach in person?
Yeah.
We go way back.
Do you ever have a hard time keeping like Felix and Oliver track? Because like you probably met Oliver around the time he was Felix's age.
No sweat.
Was Oliver a teenager when you met him, or a kid?
Yeah. Oliver was already a full grown man. Yeah. Just born a man.
I find myself tripping all the time. Can't remember what date it is.
Wait, who? Yeah.
Why does my 10-year-old look like a 20-year-old?
20's the new 10?
Yeah, exactly.
What?
20 is the new 10.
Doesn't that mean that 200 is the new 100?
200 would be the new 20.
Does that math check out? 30s.
Yeah, you're right. 200 would be the new. You're right. You're right. Oh, there's Oliver.
Oh, I thought Oliver was painting sandwiches. Just kidding.
Did you show people at home the first one you were working on? Or are you any of them? Have you brought there's a
Did Georgia buy your piece?
Yeah.
Well, that's nice. Did she
there's
buy
a video here.
one sandwich or nice?
She bought
That red lady working on Oliver's insane.
Oh, they can see your video. Your dad moved the camera. That's so cool. Very cool.
I'm happy with this.
It is very cool.
What?
It's just my feet. Am I even showing my?
Jesse,
Show your work.
Jessica,
Yeah.
tell me a little bit about your up and coming book launch.
Oh yeah.
Isn't it being stolen by the Pirates of the Caribbean?
No, it is not. It made it. So they might have tried to get it, the pirates, but the goddesses have prevailed, and they made
How
it.
many tries did it take?
Just
No,
one
they
try.
didn't get it.
They
just
didn't
got
get it.
chased around.
Yeah, they just got chased, and there's epic
They went
battles.
to a lot
and-
of places.
Or they're actually epic battles?
We'll see how the box looks when it gets here. So the book launch is June 20th at the Memorial Park Library, and it is a full moon, and it is the summer solstice, and there will be an embroidery workshop at 4, and there will be readings and qigong and music.
Qigong. Isn't
It's
that
like a meditation.
I thought that was like the slow motion.
That's Tai Chi. It's kind of maybe similar
Didn't
because
they
it's kind of
just flip it?
meditation.
Does Robin
Oh, no.
Qigong?
I should ask her.
I think Robin is always telling us we need to do qigong.
Or is that Tai Chi?
That's interesting because Laureen's been doing qigong, and she's like, you know what we need at your book launch? Qigong, and I was like, okay.
Qigong, gong, gong, qigong,
Like
gong,
I love
Qigong,
the
gong,
awesomeness
gong,
that is
qigong.
happening.
Na, 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 na.
I'm a float.
How was oh, you didn't go.
That was what?
I was gonna ask, how was Billy Idol?
That's in August.
Well, how's it gonna be?
I don't know, because
Oh my gosh.
concert by myself.
Oh.
Well, I would go with you because you're my best friend, but I also
I don't
could
think
not.
One of the Idol.
I thought you said I'm your best friend for a second. And I almost cried.
I am an introvert, you know.
What does that mean?
Last time
That went back.
talking about how introverts and extroverts don't get along.
I didn't say that. I said that introverts don't like extroverts. Extroverts like everybody.
Okay, you're right.
And we're all like shocked, like, why wouldn't they like me? I'm great.
No, what did we do?
And I also talk to the kids at school about this because I want them to recognize that if they
Yeah.
walk into school and say, hey, look at me, I'm wonderful, everybody will go, screw you, you're not wonderful. But if they walk in and go, hey, look at me, I'm awful, they go, no, you're good.
Don't be
So-
so hard on
It
yourself.
doesn't matter how you present yourself,
All Dean.
everyone's going to argue with you and you can't make people happy. So
Look at me, I'm mediocre.
Look at me on video. And then it would be so heartbreaking if people went, yeah,
It's like they don't know
you're
what to
right.
say. What's mediocre mean?
Look at my wonder.
That is a good
I am
thing.
a big fan of the Heretic from. It's so. Here's the funny thing. We watched the Red Crystal.
Anything Hooters.
Rich, can I show you something? This was one of the last pieces I did at Girl House.
Oh, yeah.
Can I
Isn't
see?
that crazy? This was one of the last ones I did at Girl House.
What?
Yeah.
Really?
And look what he's painting.
Oh, that's freaky.
He did the man version. That's actually really crazy.
Can I see?
Pretty cool.
Do you see the one he's painting?
Oh wow, that's weird.
Isn't that weird?
Sorry.
You don't have to be sorry.
Can I see?
Yeah.
Is it not on the?
So, do you see the one that Rich is
Oh.
painting?
I think
Yeah,
you-
yeah.
Then, let's see if I can make it. This is one of.
So it's-
Oh, is it fuzzy? Hold on.
That's not well.
That's okay. Yeah.
How do I do this?
And I told you my
It's
mom was
focused. Focus.
I remember I told you that. My
Focus.
mom's
Back it up, baby.
There. Yeah.
she has
Third
been
lady?
a
Did that work?
facility
Yeah, she has
for
an owl head, and it's like
about a year now.
I don't know,
Dang.
and
but
she
it's
just
cool because it's very
did-
similar to like even the positioning that he had.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Who,
So
do you know who has that one?
Because at the
No,
store, they
actually,
would
if
be
anyone's
having
watching and they
television.
have it, that
And
that's,
we- oh, we
We
should
got the
do
partners.
Right? Isn't that
that.
cool?
Yeah, yeah.
That's the thing is like you think about all the pieces that are gone into the universe, like where they all are, and
So many.
all the time. So
You guys too. You guys have been painting like crazy.
it's
Well, Rich.
yeah, Rich has more than me, but it's like still there's so many pieces out there in the universe.
Yeah.
Also, yeah, Aaliyah, we do this every Wednesday, so you can come by anytime. It's not in the dump. No one would do that.
I think some of my paintings are in the dump.
Maybe we threw some of them in the
I've
dump.
thrown some of my paintings in the dump for sure.
Throwing them away.
Good, they'll find them in a few thousand years and they'll go, hey.
X-ray them, yeah. You know, good.
What this?
That's strange.
What do you?
So
Don't
place
open
that's
it back
gonna
there,
be
there's water in it.
preserved years from now.
And lots of fabric.
In case they do everything to get rid of it.
I don't understand why dumps are so complicated. I also don't understand why styrofoam is so complicated. Like, okay, styrofoam's a problem because they can't get rid of it, right? Why don't they pile it up and make more ski hills?
It breaks down.
So then it's not a problem.
Yeah. But the problem is what it breaks down into.
it doesn't break down, but it just.
Can they bury it in concrete?
Maybe.
Might not be the time for that right now, Felix.
They could probably bury it with the nuclear waste that they have. So
Well, that's what I'm saying, is if they can just simply bury nuclear power plants, why can't they bury styrofoam? They just don't want it bad enough.
I can't figure out why they can't figure out a way to recycle. They probably could recycle it if they wanted to figure out a way. I mean, it's a chemical reaction. They got to be able to break it down somehow.
Yeah, they made it.
Wait, styrofoam is a chemical reaction.
Styrofoam's really bad for the environment.
I know.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
It's a chemical reaction?
Yeah. Where
What?
did you think it came from?
I don't know. I thought it was like bits of paper sewn.
Oh,
Like-
paper styrofoam would be brilliant. You should get on that.
Mushroom styrofoam. That's the way.
Yeah.
No, like paper and plastic sewn together, kind of in like a.
I
Soup?
think it's kind of like
And then heat gunned.
they bubble it up in a cauldron and it hardens. And I'm sure it's leftover parts from other stuff. So they extract it. Probably a lot of almost everything we use is extracted from oil.
Well, couldn't they just like, if they do it like that, couldn't they just break it down, put it back into the thing, and then just.
It's gone through a chemical reaction. And I'm not sure what stops them from unchemical reaction. But that's probably a matter of like investment.
Yeah, that's probably.
They invested in inventing styrofoam. They haven't really invested in uninventing styrofoam.
That is funny. That was exactly what I was thinking.
You know what? There was I think I've said this before. There's a particular fire suit that is so well designed that if a firefighter was trapped under a burning log for 45 minutes, he'd be fine in this fire suit. They've had it for 20 years. And they've never produced it because it's too expensive. But if you had a firefighting family member that got burned in the fire, you'd be like, why didn't my dad have that suit? Mm-hmm.
But Dad, what if the burning log crushed you?
Then it wouldn't matter if you were in the suit.
Also, the funny thing is, there's a firefighter appreciation day.
Yeah.
There are like thousands of people die protecting us.
Yeah.
Funny. If they have that.
Why is that funny?
Well, like, they're just saying, like, many people die, and we totally don't have something,
Well, I see what you're saying.
yeah.
Like, you're,
Oh.
I know. No, and it's a tragedy when firefighters die, and everybody gets that. But the problem is, if it wasn't for the money, they could have fixed some of the problems, right?
Yeah.
And it comes down to like we don't always put the money where it needs to be.
Yeah.
I don't want to get political,
We're
but it could be that we're building
We're getting new sports stadiums.
yeah, and they're still homeless.
Yeah.
Okay, you beat me to the political. How many people do we have right now?
8.
8. That's really nice.
Yeah, that is really nice.
How much money is a suit?
Oh, like probably a couple $1 million. But it's not even that.
Why wouldn't the people that made it just make it free?
Well,
I think some of it goes into like
They have,
how much it costs to produce it,
yeah.
Right.
and like some of it goes into like they haven't. It's not $1 million to build one. It's like $100 million to build the next one. And then if they sold one to every single person that needed one, they'd still be quite short. But like the point is that sometimes you're like financially not that far away from solving a problem, and you just don't. You know. It's funny because I wanted to be a firefighter, so like I often have like very firefighter-y feelings. And my
What
friend,
do you- What do you mean by firefighter?
well, okay, here's one. When you go in the library,
Yeah.
there used to be art pieces in the library tied to the ceiling. And then at one point, they decided all those art pieces had to come down. And a lot of the art teachers and some of the librarians were really upset that they removed the paper art pieces that had been hanging from libraries, right? The thing is, when there's a fire in the building and the firefighters are running through the building trying to like put the fire out and save people, they don't really need art pieces raining down on their heads as flames.
Yeah.
Right? And so it's perfectly reasonable for them to say, maybe don't do that. That doesn't help me with my job.
How very firefighter of you.
What?
You're just,
You're
that's
very
like,
firefighter.
that was a very
I was
firefighter
saying
thought.
I have very firefighter
yeah.
feelings.
Yeah, I know. I was like, that's a
And,
very, that is a very firefighter thought. Because I
So-
never thought about that actually.
Oh.
Art raining down.
yeah, no, it would suck.
I wasn't trying to be sarcastic. I was
No, I
like,
get
that
it.
makes
You're
sense.
saying
Yeah.
I don't do that.
Yeah.
But I have that conversation all the time. And people are still having the conversation. They expect me to chime in and go, yeah, that sucks. I can't hang paper in the library. It's like, well,
Well, maybe it's okay.
just maybe you shouldn't.
yeah.
And I'm that way with a lot of things. If it's going to cost a life, don't do it. You know, that's not hard.
That's pretty fair, yeah.
It kills the people.
Don't do it. Felix, you can ask someone who can do something about it, or you can, like, because if you're just singing yourself, it's making me feel bad, and I can't do anything about it.
What's the problem?
He's singing "I'm Hungry" to himself, and I don't know how to help him right now.
Oh, I
'cause
thought
we're
it was
doing-
Star Wars.
Wait,
And if you do it too quiet, people can't hear you, and then you can't get help, right? So
what are we actually talking about?
he says he's hungry, and I was
Okay,
telling him
but
to
you ate all
ask.
that bread, and we got you A&W today. And so I don't think we're going to A&W in the middle of the auction. So what are you actually asking for is what Jesse's asking?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
How do you want her to fix the problem?
No.
So then, can we have another song?
I still thought it was the Star Wars.
Wait, what?
We're just starting to watch all the Star Wars.
They're on
Decent.
Candy Meadows.
Oh yeah?
They're doing the whole series. They're on. I think I'm hoping it's Empire Strikes Back next weekend because I skipped the New Hope and decided I just go to Empire because that's the best one.
All together? Like you've never seen it, or
Oh, I've seen. Yeah.
no? Not New Hope. Sorry, I meant to say. What are your thoughts on the first three Abominations?
You mean the
1,
One
2,
that-
3.
one
Not-
that
not,
was supposed to come first? Or did
We just watched.
let's just say it's a good thing they didn't come first, so they wouldn't have been the middle three.
What do you mean?
He's not a huge fan of the Anakin Skywalker stories
Why?
because we're purists.
Yes,
Yeah. So what happened with Galen and I, and only ever so slightly differently. I was 7, and I really didn't have a direction in life. I didn't know who I was until
Saw Darth Vader.
I saw Star Wars, and then suddenly everything made so much sense to me. And like I really had a purpose. You know, I was going to be a Jedi. So
I am a Jedi.
And I was going to be a Sith.
no, there was no Sith back then. See, that's the
No,
thing.
there was.
There wasn't.
Yes, there was.
There wasn't.
There was.
Are you talking about books?
No, second one.
Who said Sith in the
I
second?
said there are only 2 of them. He's the
That's the second
they call him
one.
Sith Lord, and it was taken from
Wait, hold on. Does they say the word Sith? in
Yeah,
Empire
they do.
Strikes Back.
No,
And they
not
always
not
travel in
Empire
twos?
Strikes Back.
No, that's in with Anakin.
Yeah, that's the second one.
You're wrong.
Did it say the Sith in
The word Sith didn't exist in 2000 until year 2000. That was not in Empire Strikes Back. 100%.
Possible? I don't know.
No, I'm sure of it.
No, it was in the third.
It was in the third one.
Are you talking about
With
The yellow letters. It said it at least in the yellow letters.
yellow letters? What
Yeah.
are you talking about?
It did.
At the beginning.
Oh, for sure. Maybe. I'll give you that.
Pretty sure it said it in the yellow letters.
The Sith Lord was in
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
the
like-
opening lines.
Mhm.
Yeah, but nobody said that word in the movie.
Actually.
They kept referring to the dark side, right? They call it the dark side.
Yeah, the dark side of the Force.
Yeah. And midichlorians didn't exist either.
Oh, shut up! I don't want to talk about midichlorians.
I don't know why you did that. Or you at all.
Wait, what?
Just stop. We're not talking about this.
Those are real things.
You know, I went to Empire Strikes Back like 100
Can we please stop?
times.
I was happy before.
I was happy before.
Yeah. Anyhow, it's on Academy Metal, so I'm going through it again.
Okay.
It's like my favorite show, for sure.
What do you mean by?
What part, Felix? I don't like the midichlorian storyline. I think it's a little bit like how I kind of like the Matrix, but I did not like Matrix 2 enough that I stopped liking the first Matrix. And also, the Matrix 3 made me hate the first and second Matrix. So it was like they should have stopped when they should have stopped.
Yeah, the best part about the last three was the beginning where the Star Wars logo comes up with the big jing, and then after that it goes down. That's the climax of the movie.
I worked at a multimedia place, and the entire company
But
called
we're
in
old people.
sick on that day. And the president was there, and he wasn't mad at anybody. We all took the day off from work to go see. What is number one called?
Hold on.
We
A
just
New
watched
Hope? Oh, number one, sorry.
it. No,
Well, I know
not
what it's
number,
called.
not number 4.
I know what it's called. It's called The Revenge of the Sith.
It's the pod racer one, right?
Pod Racer one. Yeah,
Yeah,
Pod
Yeah.
Racer one.
Yeah,
the one with baby Anakin.
yeah.
Um,
How did that kid turn out?
I
not
don't think
really.
not very good. I don't think.
I meant the actor.
Yeah, I know. Oh well, yeah.
Oh.
Well,
Also,
Judging from the storyline, not good. Things didn't turn out well for Anakin.
a little bit up and down, but yeah. No,
Up and down. Touch and go there for a little.
yeah.
spoiler alerts.
You haven't seen the first one?
No, we're just catching them all up now.
Well, like I said, they're on Academy House. There's a whole
We've seen half the second one. And the first one. And the first
Actually, that
one.
kind of works. We could go see my mom and then go to the Canyon Meadows.
I've seen 4, 5, 6, 1, 2.
And not 3.
No, not
I
yet.
can't even remember where 3 was.
Which haven't you seen?
You haven't seen 3.
We haven't. Yeah,
You haven't
one
seen
and two?
Return of the Jedi?
No, 3.
3.
3.
3 is just before A New Hope. So 3 is what is that one?
3.
Rogue?
Rogue doesn't have a number.
Rogue 5 or whatever.
That doesn't have a number.
Okay, I'll look it up.
Wait, the first one is called that's the one with Darth Maul, right? Like where he gets chopped in half.
Oh my goodness.
Isn't the first one Phantom Menace?
Nice. There it is.
Nice.
Can't help it, I've seen them all.
I just like that we're all just speculating. Like, it could be called this.
Then Revenge of Sith.
So Phantom Menace, Revenge of the Sith, and then
So many, I just don't have.
But the point I was making earlier was
Attack
that,
of the Clones,
yeah,
Clone Wars.
Galen and I saw A New Hope at a time where it was pivotal to our like mental development, and then the rest of them sort of like fit begrudgingly into our mindsets as like a weird thing that happened. You know, like
Empire Strikes Back was the best. My favorite.
Empire Strikes Back was like mind blowing. You're right. You're not wrong with that.
I think I skipped school.
We were just the right age for it, and it was just the right thing for its time, and
Yeah.
it was the best thing ever.
I remember seeing.
Sometimes they like really live up to expectations, and sometimes they kind of let you down.
But the
I
sword
remember
fighting
seeing
was
the ad
at the end. It was just,
for.
but
Star
that
Wars.
was the like
Yeah,
that
what
was
I'm trying
the
to say,
best.
Felix, is it's a different
in that
generation
context.
thing, right? So even though the sword fighting was better in the ones
It
that
was.
you like,
Yeah.
it wasn't the same. And even just Galen and I being adults when we saw it was very
They
different.
switched to the Chinese martial arts for the other sword fights.
It's true.
The first ones were kendo.
I don't even know if they really had sticks in the first
The
one.
first
I
ones were
was
kendo.
playing tennis. It's not really the point, though.
There were candles?
Kendo. Japanese martial arts. Japanese sword fighting.
Oh.
The first one, it was really more like tennis. Like they were just sort of waving at each other.
Well, that's what kendo's like.
What I think is really
Beware.
special about the lightsabers, and I think they kind of missed the point with like some of the way they handle it now, is the lightsabers were supposed to be weightless. You know, you'd have this like laser blade that carried no weight, and I had kind of the same problem with Spider-Man. Is he looked great, but he looked like he didn't have any mass. And Spider-Man was 150 pounds. He was just really strong. So like sometimes when they let him fall, they didn't let him fall right. And I was just watching it going, you know, this could have been so great. It's so close to being great. Why didn't they make it great, you know? I can shut up at any point, really.
Are you talking about the cartoon or the?
All of the films and movies, when they do reboots, they have a tendency to sometimes miss the most important things. And I think like putting Spider-Man into a movie form versus a comic form, like I could see Spider-Man drop properly in the comic books, even though he wasn't actually moving. They put him on the screen. The early ones with Tobey Maguire, he just didn't have the right weight when he was falling.
what
He
about
accelerated upwards just right, but he didn't drop properly. Because having spider powers would have made him weightless.
well, yeah, okay, but like, what about the
I did like the Andrew Garfield films. Is that what you're gonna say?
what about the other ones?
I don't know. In terms of like gravity, I like the Andrew Garfield version best. I think in the Avengers, it all seems kind of super loaded. That like you almost feel like more like it makes sense that he's got a Iron Man suit to attach to his. I don't know what I'm talking about. I should stop. I'm not an authority.
Spider-Man has an auto.
There are going to be people online who like live and breathe for Marvel movies that I should just shut up and let them enjoy.
Well,
My
one
big
thing
thing-
about comics is you can change anything you want, anytime you want.
Yeah. The big thing with me in the comics is that I read them at a time that nobody was reading them. So my friends and contemporaries had given up on comics when I was reading them. And then the generation of movies that came after were just so mind-boggling to me. I'd go to work, and these teenagers would be talking about like the Infinity Gauntlet, and I would, what? You know about the Infinity Gauntlet, dude? Do you know about the Ultimate Nullifier? And they're like, what are you talking about? Never mind.
What's the ultimate nullifier?
It's like, well, what do you think of this?
Ultimate Wolf.
Right.
What does it?
Just like it sounds, bud.
It stops people's power.
It is the ultimate nullifier. It makes all things disappear.
Wow.
Everything never was. When you're having like an argument about what the best weapon was, you get to ultimate nullifier and then you win. Until one time, Oliver threw that at me. He's like, "Oh yeah, well, I'd have the ultimate nullifier," and I was like, "What were you doing? We're like talking about who would be the best Marvel
Who would
character
win? Yeah.
and would win." And just when he thought he had me, I said, "I'd be Stan Lee, and I'd erase you."
We're like, wow, that's meta.
And he's like, "But he's not in the Marvel universe." I'm like, "He kind of is." So I won that. I won that round. Are there still people with this online?
Yeah.
What do we got?
Talking about comics.
Could be worse.
We're all here.
It's kind of fun, actually. But relaxing.
Could be slamming the school district I work for.
We've already gone through that. So
Yeah.
I like being on the. I like talking about comic books. It's nice.
Kind of tired of doing that. Hard
Yeah.
work.
What about modern comic books, like some like new age graphic novel stuff?
I've been reading Saga.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
I love the artwork.
Yeah. I'm into this guy, Jimmy Mafood, Food One.
Oh, I have to look
Food
that up.
One. He did a series called Girl Scouts. It's pretty good.
Cool.
Dude from Portland.
I'm gonna write that down.
Yeah, Jimmy Mafood. He was like he was into He's a cool story.
Is he something you know?
Oh, I wish. I think I was at the comic book shop like 15 minutes after he was.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Wasn't meant to be. I would have fanboyed and embarrassed myself. I'm glad I didn't see him.
Can you do an impression of yourself fanboying? What, fanboy?
Oh no. No, not a good one. Not a genuine one. I don't know.
Jesse has a book. Can you fanboy over Jesse?
That's really cute. Thanks, Zach.
I mean, I kind of am. I kind of am fanboy. You guys are. I'm a big fan. Biggest fan right here.
That is so sweet.
Dad,
Yeah.
I made this brush very puffy.
Puffy brush. Puffy brush.
A new superhero is born. Puffy brush. I'm gonna paint this town the way I think it should be.
Did Oliver leave and not say goodbye?
I didn't see him leave.
I can turn
yeah.
anybody any color I want. So that would be a terrible.
Could be that Robin kidnapped him. That could be a thing.
Is Robin here?
She's on her way.
On her way where?
Here?
You mean here, or on her way like on a plane?
She's on her way here.
On a plane?
No.
On a train?
I don't know what device she's traveling on.
Is she like in the city already?
She said she was on 17th Avenue.
Oh, because it's weird because I saw somebody that looked like her
Just like her, but with no eyebrows?
at the grocery store, and I thought that looks like Robin. And then I
Oh,
thought,
because she lives over by you.
so now I think maybe it was her.
So it could have been her.
She walked right by me too.
She probably thought that looks exactly like Galen.
But-
But maybe-
Like if Galen was really old and just barely holding shit together, that's what he looked
just
like.
barely holding your shit together.
Just
Oh.
barely is right.
That's what Galen would look like in June. Wait a minute. It is June. Wait, what do you think of this?
It's not June yet.
That-
I love that so much.
Where's yours? Did you sell it?
In October 2013.
Okay. No, that's the date.
Yeah, look, because look.
What?
Look.
I think it was bigger too.
Do you ever like? Do you know what I just did? I just unpicked my underpants from my ass because it like literally said, like, "Is that a thing?" Or
At least you're wearing some.
And not on camera. Not on camera.
Dad, why did you have to tell us that?
Well, I stepped right in front of the camera, and then I kind of like couldn't get in my butt, and then I thought maybe this would be better if I explained what I was doing.
I don't think so.
I'm not scratching or anything. I'm just trying to like pull the underwear fabric out of my skin.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, that's sort of like when I went to buy pizza and I was staring at this girl's chest. And
No.
And I wasn't looking at her chest. I was looking at the pendant. So then she looked at me and I was like, I like the necklace. And then I was like, oh, that's just, I just walked away. I'm like, there's no saving this.
I just walked. Kayla's like, no, I
I
like
was
magic
staring
and
at it, trying to
stones.
figure out whether it was a teardrop or a star, or like it looked like.
Right, like how the
anyhow. And then she looked at me and it was awkward. I had to say something.
It was awkward. I was looking at the pendant. Or like sometimes you just like your eyes go out of
First time you
focus.
saw the grocery store look like that.
Yeah, kind of.
Where are the grocery store?
Safeway?
Today?
Yeah.
No.
That's weird.
I
Doppelganger.
was, but I like that you almost saw me.
It's odd.
This is my kung fu t-shirt.
She actually had
and
longer hair.
kung fu.
Because everybody was kung fu fighting. They fought as fast as lightning.
Is Felix here?
Yeah.
And Oliver.
I was just with Oliver for the past
Where were
week.
you? We were wondering where he went.
We were just, yeah. You're Felix? How are you?
Hey, do you want to tap dance for us now?
Huh?
Do you want to tap dance for us now? When was the last time you had a chance? That's amazing. Shuffle toe kick, shuffle toe kick.
Yeah, you have the rhythm. That's what my dad said. He was like, there's something about the rhythm. I think he was here. Did you ever do tap solo? No. Then it was the tap group. He was like, the leader of the tap group was so good. Oh, she held the rhythm.
She held the rhythm. Yeah, some people have it, some people don't. Are you making that? Why are you using that end of the spoon?
Hey, Felix, not too much sugar, hey?
But
What's next? What was another theme tonight?
Clouds and rings.
Clouds and rings?
Yeah.
Clouds and rings and ding-a-lings.
I'm gonna go to.
They're things that I shouldn't sing. What's your sad face?
Nothing. That's just my face.
Oh.
That's just where it's going. I need to work on these muscles.
My face muscles are strong. Ish.
I'm kind of jealous of Kai's pictures.
No, you don't have to be.
Why?
You made him. Everything you did was
Taught him everything I
Oh,
know.
was there any more of that?
every single thing that he creates is yours. That's how I'm dealing with my kids. Without me, you didn't exist.
Without me, something.
We'd be a lot less happy.
Yeah, everything would be way less fun.
Some empty chocolate milk.
What's that?
I didn't mean to drink it all.
My little brother would take that without a second thought.
Oh yeah, so Colin called me and asked if he could borrow my metal detector. And then I said sure, but he was out of town, so I brought it home from school so he could use it. And then I saw him today. I'm like, "Do you still need my metal detector?" He's like, "No, it's funny. The keys just magically reappeared." And I thought, "Oh, I've heard about this." He's like, "Me?" I go, "Well, who found them?" He's like, "Arthur found them, just miraculously." So, like, why does Arthur find things and keep them? What's the point of that?
He's a collector.
Oh, what does he do it for attention, or does he just think nobody needs keys? Like,
I don't know. It might have been Lenny. Lenny steals things.
but what do they do with them? Like, what's the purpose?
I feel like children sound really stressful. Like I lose things enough.
What's the purpose purpose of having them? Is it they just like they're shiny or something? Or
No.
Don't
Arthur builds
what happens?
crafts.
What happens when you tell
Arthur builds crafts.
Well, you can play
With
with,
the
them
keys?
too and pretend you're
I
driving
can't
stuff.
Not much at all.
Felix, I love the shorts over the pants. It's so stylish.
There's some. I mean, it's like and a little bit.
He's shy for sure.
Corey, I got a teammate.
I think
What did you
might
say?
have paint
Sorry,
on
what?
your face.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Hi everyone. Happy Rumble.
That's the good camera over there.
Oh,
Yeah.
this one.
Over.
Nice. Yeah.
This is Jess's camera.
Oh my gosh, I am just sitting here.
No, but
How much
she
time is left?
she looks amazing.
Oh my gosh, it's 8:39 already.
An undetermined amount of time.
This is what you're painting, my dear.
Where did the day go? Slipped away.
What do you do now?
I am looking at possible.
What do you do possible?
I am an X-ray technologist.
So that's cool. Is there like a limit to that? Like after a certain amount of time you can't do X-ray anymore? Or you start radioactive?
He's afraid of the.
I'm not radioactive.
She's going
I'm
to be a
not afraid of
superhero.
radioactive.
I'm interested in radiation. Actually, I find radiation is good.
You're afraid
I
of
actually
radioactivity?
looked at that for the second career, and then I realized I have to take 3 to 4
I think it would be radioactivity, right?
Oh well.
I mean, it's only 2 years.
Is it 2?
Yeah. But you need, like, I have to do a bunch of upgrading, so I was in school for like 3.
Mm.
It's really fun and good job. And yeah, and other than that, I just live
Jesse?
my best life in Kensington.
These octopuses feel like they're a lid.
Yeah,
It is.
I truly feel a photographer.
Yeah.
Stop showing the
I am
messiness.
I am
Either
a
come,
photographer.
come in
should
or
have a
stay
show.
there.
I know. I say that all the time.
I'm trying to keep closing it every time.
We should have a show, like at the hospital, like the office,
Yeah.
where they will be like,
This looks
You'll
like
like
it's
some
a
of that
lid.
poses.
Totally does.
You get the town.
I know a model.
I don't know where it is. What?
This looks like it's
I
a
was,
lid.
it's
Yeah.
funny because I just got some
Over by the sink over
I said that. I asked, do you by any chance like do photography on the side?
Wait, you got X-rays or something?
Why did you get X-rays?
Because things hurt.
Oh, but
Your back, your knees.
Everything.
Yeah.
I'm getting old.
you still
He's
doing kung
like
fu?
he does kung fu.
I do.
Right.
Like he would get himself a tree and bang his shins on
Sugar,
it.
I've been doing qigong.
He did it to himself. There's no video.
What? Yeah. You
We're wondering.
roughhouse.
You are doing qigong. They're doing
wondering-
qigong at my book launch, and then Rich is like, "I think Robin does qigong," and I was like, "What?" Because Lorene was like, "You have to try qigong," and then she's getting her qigong person to come in and do it at my book launch.
That is so cool.
Sorry, I didn't mean to
So
yell
last
over
week-
everything.
Oh, please.
One of the
Wait,
top
I want to
3 martial
send you this
artists.
podcast.
Okay,
I'll
dude.
send it you on.
Yeah.
iMessage.
That's wonderful.
And then you left, and then you had sore limbs.
Did I tell you that?
No.
You wanted me to show him wrestling
Can I?
moves, so I
Can
showed
I
him a
make
few
it?
and I wrecked my hand.
Is this real? Can I
That's interesting.
collaboration?
And I told him I don't really
You mean
wrestle,
direct the
so
comments?
like but
That's nice.
he's been
That
asking
sounds
people
great.
to do it, but I can't find them. So
What do you want it to be, Felix?
I don't know.
Can't find them.
yeah,
What did you
want to
X-ray?
see anyway. That's word.
Don't you have to kind of
What did
steal
you
your
X-ray?
X-rays?
Sorry.
Don't you have to kind of steal your X-rays? I was always trying to get my X-rays.
You have to ask for them, and then I have to go in and give them a data stick. Yeah.
I was
See now, if you get someone cool like me, I just say,
And we played with there was this little
That is
duck.
cool.
and I say, you don't know my name.
Yeah, no,
When I take pictures, and then I put it back.
Oh, that's cool.
And
Oh,
save
we're
all that
on
trouble.
a live feed here, just in case that's like.
No one knows who that person is.
So
I won't incriminate.
Trevor, that's Trevor.
Trevor!
Stop that! You would never do that.
Never.
I wish they had done that because, like, I got the report, but it won't give me
The
like, I can't
pictures.
see it. So
Yeah.
I'm like, what are they talking about?
Yeah.
Can I tell you that when I ripped my arm off,
Why did you rip your arm off?
How did you rip your arm?
right here, I tore the bicep
Holy
off,
shit.
and the bicep was like dangling inside my arm, but it was attached on one side, so it was like this rat that was like running up and down my arm. And
Construction.
yeah. Well, no, it was
Ouch.
like unregulated concrete work. It was, anyways. What I remember vividly though was I was kind of in shock,
Yeah.
and I saw like the X-ray of my arm amongst a whole wall of X-rays. They had like a whole. They must have had 100 X-rays up on this one wall.
Okay.
And when I walked by my arm, I'm like, oh, that's my arm. And I just felt this like, I don't know how to word it, like an intimacy with the shape of my bones and my.
Like seeing them.
Yeah, like I have this is completely a different story but the same feeling. We have gorilla suits. And mine's kind of specific to me, and Felix's is specific to him. Oliver just got a yellow one because Felix has grown into his. Jess has a white one.
Okay.
But I've worn my gorilla suit
As
often
a
enough.
gorilla house, so it used to be the mascot,
Yeah, it's right
and then
behind
my
you
dad
there.
became a bit obsessed.
But when I see the photo of my gorilla suit, I don't think, oh, that's Rich in a gorilla suit. I go, oh, that's me.
Right.
Like, if you saw a photo of, do you have a sister?
Yeah.
If you saw a photo of your sister, like, that's my sister. If they saw a photo of you next to your sister, you're like, oh, that's me. If you saw a photo of yourself in a ski suit, you go, oh, that's me.
Yeah.
I see photos of myself in the gorilla suit, and I see me.
Right.
I don't see me in a gorilla suit.
You just
And
see you, yeah.
so me
Wow,
in the
that's
gorilla
very
suit
interesting
is
way.
kind of similar to my experience of seeing my arm.
You're like, that's my arm.
Yeah, but completely separated from me and without the skin.
Oh, you got your hands done.
Yeah.
Do you have arthritis?
Yeah.
Please, that's so crazy.
Did you go to Mayfair for that?
Yeah.
Wait, can you send that to my dad so he can send that?
Well, I'm
Or send it to me.
That's
if
a
you have one
perfect
for me.
X-ray.
It's pretty good.
Okay, do you want to add? I think maybe we can do like a. Have you ever heard of Exquisite Corpse? It's a collaboration.
But yeah, they did a pretty good job.
Yeah. It's fun. It is like photography. It's cool.
Yeah, I'm still thinking about it though. It's not bad, right? It's pretty good.
I would kind
Do
of like
it.
to do.
It's like honestly 2 years of school and they pay well. And you know,
Not be bad.
I work with a wide variety of characters.
What did
Everyone
they teach
fits
you in
in.
2 years of school?
Well, you do 1 year in class, and then you spend the whole second year in the hospital, like training.
Oh, okay.
So it's only 1 year, I guess, of courses.
Is that through Memorial or
Safe.
City? Oh.
And then basically they set you up and for a job.
Because it's not just interesting; it's also like you're helping people too.
Exactly. Yeah. That's both
Be way
worlds.
better than teaching.
Fulfilling and
We never help
educational.
anybody teaching.
Well, feels like it.
Are you still teaching?
I'm not really.
Oh,
Yeah.
Galen.
Just trying to get
It's just
the
low
kids
self-esteem.
to just trying to get the
Eeyore.
kids to the summer break so that they without any kind of riots. I almost had one last week.
What grade are you teaching?
What do you teach?
A bit of everything. 7 and 8 science.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
That's pretty.
Where do you teach?
Does it get into quantum?
No, it doesn't.
I love quantum.
Did
They
you
can't-
go to school?
They can't even get.
Robin,
What?
do you remember doing quantum physics in school?
Well, I do quantum physics now. But I think I did it in high school, so
Okay.
I don't know
In
when
grade
it
9,
started.
they do D&A.
Right.
Do you know what I'm doing next year? Science 24.
Science 24.
Yeah, it's like the sweat hogs.
What's what?
Like,
What is what else?
Rockback caught it.
Yeah.
I just bought that series.
I love that series. Wait, where did you buy it? Why did you buy it?
I bought it at the consignment store for $10.
Can I have it? When you're
Done?
done?
Yeah.
You can add anything.
I love that.
Is that okay?
That's my
Christine?
teacher movie.
I don't paint.
So, did you ever see Room
Yes.
222?
Yeah, exactly.
Room
Yeah.
22.
Yes!
It was
I
another
like that.
Growth
actually.
mindset, yeah.
You put this person
But
in
it was
here?
a more,
I mean,
more
it's
of a
an
drama.
exquisite
And,
corpse, so add to it.
When did it
What's
come
an
out?
exquisite corpse?
I don't know.
What
Would
are you
it come
talking
out after
about?
Welcome Back, Carter?
Here's a crazy thing. I was trying to tell Jess about this the other day. I was painting something, and when I opened up the paint container, I smelled a smell that took me back to probably like CBS 1978, and I suddenly had the most vivid like time travel flashback to The White Shadow and Welcome Back Kotter, which must have been Welcome Back Kotter in reruns and an original episode of The White Shadow.
I don't even know what the White Shadow is.
It was just this basketball teaching TV show.
The White Shadow?
Yeah.
That sounds, wait, that does not sound like him.
He was the coach was white and the rest of the basketball team was not white. And so it was like it was in that it was in the, back then though it was like kind of progressive.
Oh, I see.
Like it was a story of like inclusion.
Cool.
And how he struggled to fit in with the kids because of his whiteness.
And it smelt?
No, I smelled paint and it just took me. Do you ever have like the vivid flashbacks where you're like you just smell something and then you're in
It takes you right back there?
grandmother's kitchen, yeah.
Yeah.
Just like that.
That's trippy.
But I also like was able to like pinpoint what night it had taken me to because there's only like one season when those two shows were on at the same time. So I knew like it was the fall of 1978.
Oh my
Right
God.
after Knight Rider.
I don't think I watched Knight Rider.
We're just like, no.
Well, it's funny.
Not at all. Keep up, Caitlin.
Even as a kid, I did not like David Hasselhoff, and I probably was supposed to, but I didn't.
I watched it because I thought it was funny.
I won't
You'd
argue.
corner and I'd be like, cars don't do that.
Now are you on Friday? Can I do start here?
Yeah, sure.
I also bought the what is it? Rambo series, and I was watching it, talking to my brother, and I was laughing because he was doing Filipino stick fighting in Thailand wearing a Thai outfit.
Who was?
Rambo.
Rambo's like, no one will
And I'm like,
know.
okay, just a second. He's doing Filipino stick fighting against the Thai fighter in a Thai boxing. And I said, these guys got everything messed up.
There's
a
like
single
20
thing.
different things
He's
going
wearing
on.
the wrong suit with the wrong weapons and the wrong ring.
What
Well,
what Rambo was that?
It was, I can't remember if it was 2 or 3, but it was funny. I laughed all the way
That
through
sounds
it.
more like a Rambo 9.
How's Arthur?
It was pretty funny.
I kind of like when the
How old are
Land
they
Before
now?
Time they got to be like
How old are they now?
6
they had a
and
set
3.
like the Flintstones at
6
one
and
point.
3 and 11.
Did you ever
What
see the Land
age
Before Time?
I'm
Do you
not
guys get to
sure.
play together, or do you feel like it's a bit more separate?
I have a bit of a trauma from the Land Before Time because I was
Have
teaching
you
grade
guys gone
7
to
science,
Jamaica?
and
Yeah.
I had this one kid that was super hard to engage.
Shauna told me she wanted to go there.
Yeah, but we're not going to yet.
Where?
Jamaica.
Where?
Jamaica.
Oh,
Oh, I thought you said Jimmy
Because
Bacon.
his younger siblings, died. It's very difficult.
stepdad, stepbrother and sister.
Not step though, half. Because you wouldn't call Jason my step.
I changed Trooper's diapers.
Yeah, but still
lucky
half.
you.
No, but I'm saying
That
like
means she was the dad. He's his dad. I don't know. I don't know who's watching this. So I'm sorry.
Yeah, I think that it was
who are you worried that might be watching?
Her dad?
My dad?
No, she's the dad.
I was like, my dad is not.
I get along with her dad.
Her dad.
Brother dad.
I finished it. But they were friends.
I want to
That's
press
how my
me
mom-
out of this house. Can you sell? You should sell me. Want it? Here it's
I could, yeah. At some point in my life, I'll sell you this. How's that?
I mean, I don't.
Yeah.
Thanks for everything.
I brought
Robin,
my
what do you think about it?
I'm gonna ask you.
Robin,
What Robin?
the one that's singing on.
Oh, I can't hear that.
An exquisite corpse is when it's from the
They sing different
data
songs.
and surrealists from
Brahmins?
the
Yeah.
1930s.
I had one live on my
And it was
deck
just
for a
like
while, and
young
I realized they have songs for
people,
like.
surrealists,
Like
Salvador
chickadees.
Dali.
Yeah.
So it
Well,
was
when
like
the kids
four
were born,
Salvador Dali, this
the
group
dad
of people
Robin went to the
together,
top of the tree and sang this song, and it was different from his other songs.
Yeah.
And
So they
when
played this game,
they were
drinking bourbon.
expecting to have kids, he sang a different song. When he was trying to attack a mate, he was saying a different
We're
song.
gonna
They're all
go
different.
make a new video for 9 o'clock for our live auction. So it was really nice seeing you guys. Thank you so much, Kelly. Thank you so much, Zach. Zach has a back in 10 minutes sign. Zach, we will send you the link. You can't hear me right now, but I'll send you the link for the auction. And thank you, Kelly, and thank you, Dusty. Okay, sorry, 1 second. I'm gonna click end on this.